Welcome to Livingstone Ranch. We need to build a door and a wall, more of a partition than a wall, for the chicken coop. And the door is going to be there, and the partition is going to be there so we can walk into the coop and have a place. It's going to be like a tack room, I guess. We'll keep the food in there, and it won't get covered in chicken droppings. So this is going to be our door right here. And I'm trying to do this as cheaply as I can with the stuff that we have. So these are just 2x4s. They're kiln dry 2x4s. I picked out the straightest ones I had laying around. And then in this section, here, here, and here, I'm going to put in some of that leftover beadboard. And then in the top section there, we'll have wire mesh. And so that'll be our door. Our wall is going to be very similar, but so what we're going to do is get all of this routed out. You can see this notch I have routed in here. And so we're going to do that throughout the door on the bottom, and then, yeah, get it glued and screwed. Okay, I have it glued and lightly clamped. We just need to check it now for square. So I'm just going to measure corner to corner on 80 and 11/16. 80 and 3/4. Close enough for a chicken coop. So I pre-drilled my holes, and I'm using the wrong tip here, but I'm using these monster 8-inch screws. I've used them before on 2x4 doors, and they seem to work out pretty well. So just need to grab the right tip. Okay, I have a bunch of these, 1x1 1/4, roughly. They're cut-offs from the windowsills that we did in there. And so I'm going to use them like this on the door here. And we'll do that and put the screen on that and then sandwich it in between, just so it looks a little bit nicer. I think my wife will appreciate it. My wife's really excited about the chickens in the hen house. That's what she calls it, a hen house. So hopefully we don't get any roosters. We have all of our pieces cut, and I'm going to put this side on, the back side. We'll cut the screen, and I won't put the other ones on right now, but I'm just going to put them on with glue and these little pins. So I don't have to fill any nail holes or anything. So those pieces are all in. Now our screen will go in there, and we'll put these on after the screen goes in. But I want to get all this primed and painted before I do that. That way it's just easier to prime it and paint it without the screen being in. So we'll get that screen cut and then sand and prime and paint. So that's our chicken coop partition door here. Like I said, it's going to keep that little small area separate from the chickens, and that'll be nice for us. Um, the nice part is I had this stuff here, so it didn't cost any money, and went together pretty well. One thing you might notice is you might think it looks kind of small. It is. The opening will be average 80-inch height, um, but I'm going to have a 5-inch rail on the bottom so that the wood shavings and things like that don't spill over into this section. So we'll have to step over that to get in, but the head height on the door is going to be normal height. So this is our small divider wall that we built. And this is roughly where it's going to go. We built it really similar to the door. Um, I used the bead board down here, and then we're going to put wire up here, after we paint and stuff. I don't want to have to paint around the wire. So just need to get this thing plumb, and then we'll cut off that little bit of chair rail, slide it in place, and attach it. Then I'll have to build this other wall, the wall that's going to have the door that we built. That's going to come off of this wall and go over to here. So we'll be able to walk in, hit the light switch, and have this little section here where I can have food and any other things that I need could be right here. But I don't have to, have chicken poop all over it. It never fails. Every time you do this, there's always a nail there. Okay, so I'm really close. I'm gonna measure from this wall, this back wall, to this wall. Make sure we're good there, and then we'll screw it in place. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. I think it looks pretty good. I think my wife will be happy with it. So I think what we'll do is put maybe some of the nesting or egg laying boxes here. Um, maybe, probably not all of them, probably just maybe half of them. And yeah, this will really help keep. Oh, this will really help keep this little section here clean, and just it'll be really nice, I think, to be able to have that where it's not. We can walk in and not get our eyes pecked out by the chickens, and have the food bin clean, and just all those things. I think it'd be really really nice. So um, yeah, I'm glad we decided to do that. So we have to build this here in place. I won't be able to get it into the door, so we'll do that. And then when it's time to paint, I was gonna spray this. That was my intention, and it would probably look a lot nicer if I did. But you just saw me hit my head, and I've hit my head, I don't know, 100 times so far working in here. And so I just see that as it's going to end up being a huge problem if I spray it. All you got to do is hit my head once, and it's going to kind of ruin the whole thing. So I think I'm just going to brush and roll the whole thing. As much as I don't really want to do that, I'd rather just spray it. But all right, so let's get going on this wall, get that done so I can caulk these and then get to paint.